now prepared. Where is it? That's it. Okay, got it? Understood what I want? Yeah. Okay. Okay, now group 1 will read out demographic details. That's the first part of any case history.
People don't speak.
Over?
Should be there.
Shall we? I'm waiting for the murmurs to settle. Okay. So group 1 will read the demographic details. When the first area of case history, you can write it down. Case history 1. You can write on in Roman 1. Demographic details. What does that mean?
Basic details about name, age.
Name.
Age.
Okay, Anisha, now you read what you have written.
Where is reading?
Aman, still read.
Name, age,
Wait,
class,
let them write. This is the final compilation we are making. Name,
age, class,
hmm,
school,
hmm,
gender,
hmm,
address,
hmm,
parents' name,
hmm,
with their occupations,
hmm.
parents' education,
Write in short form, that will help. Don't try to write all those parallel. Be education, something like that.
Okay.
age, class.
Parents' education will come later. In demographic detail, you will have name, date of birth.
Gender.
Yeah. You have date of consultation. Or you can say date of testing. Then you have gender.
Does place of birth also
Not required. Then
referred by?
referred by. Or where from you found us, that's very important. Family income. So what all have you written? Satish, what did you write?
Name, date of birth, date of testing, gender is referred by, family income.
Parents' name?
This type of marriage is included in this.
Later. Parents' name. Father's name, mother's name,
Address.
and address. That's a demographic detail. Huh?
Contact number.
Later. Oh, this is child, no? And then class, she has written. School, class.
And then who's the informant?
Informant.
That's referred by.
Informant.
Okay.
Parents, aunt, uncle, yeah. Okay?
If the parent doesn't want to share their family income,
It's okay. But you need to know. You need to know that. Okay, done? Next. Not yet. Next. Arun, next what will come?
Family history.
No, there group one.
Birth details.
Before that?
Family history.
Before that? Why did they come?
The problem.
Presenting complaints. So you have to make a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, what will come, Arun? Birth details. In birth details, what all will come? So this is the third thing. Birth details. details is the third.
In this prenatal, natal and postnatal will come.
So prenatal, perinatal, postnatal.
Postnatal.
That's it.
Yeah.
Any doubt? Perinatal. So what all will you ask? In prenatal, what will you ask?
Mother's health.
Mother's mental health.
Is it full term?
So what will you ask? Were you mentally sick during pregnancy?
No.
Mother.
So what's the pregnancy like?
Very fast.
Or you have to ask? You have to ask like, did you have vomits? You have to be that, did you cry a lot? Was it difficult? You cannot ask directly.
Any medication?
Did you take any medicine? Was it BP high? Then you ask, గొడవలు ఏదైనా అయిందా? ఫైట్స్ ఏదైనా అయిందా? ఎవరైనా సతాయించారా ఇంట్లో? అట్లా. Slowly. First you have to ask only health.
Then you have not Telugu
First you have to ask health. Okay. Then you go on to emotional stress. But that's very important. You have to lead. You have to lead to emotional stress. Suddenly, Mara kya pati, puchenge to tumko maar ke chale jaye. Okay. Then you come to birth details. In birth details, what all you will ask? Was it a full-term delivery? What was the birth weight? Where was the birth cry present?
Birth weight.
Birth weight, birth cry. Was there any complication? What was the type of birth? If there was a cesarean, why there was a cesarean? Was the child kept in incubator immediately after birth? Why? These things have to be asked.
Pediatrician was.
Pediatrician check.
Pediatrician was consulted.
Pediatrician, yeah. And postnatal, within the first 2 weeks after birth, was there any complication? Because addressing things like fits and all is little sensitive. Those things have to be addressed, but it's better it comes from the parents. So, was there any complication? So you have to ask the mildest thing, which is jaundice. If you ask jaundice, they will come up with the things themselves. Yeah, it was there. And yes, there was a small thing, fever was there. Oh, fever. Shaking was also there. Then they will say, fits was there, something like that, they will say. But directly you should not ask seizures or fits or anything. Because it's very sensitive, they don't like to remember. Although it is very important for us to note that. If the child is on medication for seizure, then the child will definitely be angry. There will be definitely behavioral issues. So these questions are important, they have to be asked. But the way you ask you have to be very careful about that. So this will come in the birth history. Next, what will you ask next? After birth history, what will you ask? Milestones. Very good, excellent. What will you ask in milestones? What areas?
First time ever crawling.
So you'll ask motor.
Motor skills.
Motor. Then second?
Second is speech.
Speech. So 3 areas basically you have to ask in milestone: motor, speech and self-care. Okay? Self-care.
What is that?
Self-care, bedwetting,
Taking care of
themselves,
themselves.
toilet training,
Putting their things away.
those things will come in self-care. Drooling, yeah, absolutely. Till how many years did you tie a bib? Those things will come. Then next, what will? Next. Anita group. How many categories we have done? 4. Fifth one. Fifth one will be what? After milestones?
History of previous illnesses. The history of illness in the family, genetic,
That will come in family history. This will be history of any illness.
illnesses.
Like seizure, thyroid, those will come.
So next will be
You will have some 4 or 5 categories in that. One will be whether the child was treated for speech delay, whether the child was treated for any physical illness, whether the child was taken for consultation for cognitive delay. Yeah, epilepsy, male, TB, childhood TB also, febrile convulsions, that also is important. So these questions have to be asked.
childhood illness will be the fifth point.
Yeah. Any prolonged illness. You have to put the category of illness. In that you have to ask these few things. Okay? Then will come school. School.
Family history.
Parenting styles.
School will come. School, whether the child goes to regular school.
When did they start school? What type of school is going?
You can note it. You can note it.
Going to?
Number of schools can be changed.
School will have many
Change of
Change of schools.
Number 1, school,
When did they start?
what age? Age. Second,
What type of school?
regular or special. Okay. Third,
Change of schools.
how many schools were changed? That is very important. Fourth,
whether he likes to go to school.
adjustment. School adjustment. So you don't write questions, you write points. Okay. Then
Extracurricular activities.
Mode of transit.
academic performance. Yeah.
Then extra.
Then extracurricular activities. Tuition. Sixth point, tuition. Whether the child goes to tuition, if so, why? And last you put remarks. Any other parents will have lots.
Parents, teachers, principal, ma'am.
All will have lot of remarks about the child.
And how about friends and
Come. Wait. Then. Better. Then after school we come to family. Is it a type of family? Huh? Nuclear or nuclear, joint, single, extended? Oh, who's? I'm only telling you. Type of family. Family history. What all you will ask? Manasa.
You mean to say parental styles, right?
Type of family. Family history. No. Start from the first question. And then you write family history. The category name will be family history. Family history. Type of family.
number of siblings.
Write it down. What all will be there in type of family?
Nuclear or joint.
Single. Then
Number of siblings and then
Joint.
take it down. She's saying. Birth order.
It's not audible.
Birth order. Number of siblings.
Now, gender also. If there are three, are there two boys and one girl?
That you have to take. That you have to take. Any history of disability in the family. Type of parenting. Consanguineous marriage. Education of parents comes here. Education of parents. Who is earning? Who is taking care of the kids? Okay. Now, joint family is in which all grandparents, uncle, aunts, two generation of family, or grandfather's brother, and everybody lives together. That is joint. Extended means father, mother, mother's side, mother. Maternal, somebody is living, that is extended. Yeah, that is extended family. Okay? Huh? Yeah, all that will come in family history. Now,
Both the parents are living
single is also there. No? Single is also there. That's what? Who is working? Who is earning? Who is taking care of the kid? And who is who teaches the child? And all these things will come in the family history.
Separated parents, do we include it under single or do we have a separate?
Single. Then comes
Single,
the
but maybe you can also note down the
Separate.
pause.
Because
then comes the child's play history. After family history comes play. Now I think I'll have to take it up from here. No? Your group is there. Your group is there.
Madam, one doubt. If the mother has gone through any trauma after delivery, where the child and the mother were separated because of the mother's illness, like the mother has had seizures or IPD where the mother is isolated, that's included?
Yes. Even though the child may not be aware of that at that point of time, still the child may have separation anxiety. Unconscious separation anxiety is known to be there. It will affect it will come out during the later stages. So yes, it has to be noted. Then play. What all will you note in the play history? Time is
how is comfortable with the peer.
What play history will you take?
does the child have a lot of friends?
One person in this group is telling you. You cannot say like that, okay, Rahul. Tell one point. Play history. Whether the child is indulging in solitary play or parallel play. Okay. Whether the child is interested in any gadgets. Okay. Any activity, hobbies. Okay. Or the child is interested in team, and how does he behave with relatives, peers, children younger than him, and with siblings. This will be the category in play. Okay? Then comes activities. Whether the child is independent, dependent, or partial. Yeah. After play, activities. Then comes activities, whether the child is independent, dependent, or partial. Then the last part comes whether the child has gone for consultation before this, whether the child is on any medication, whether any assessment has been done before this. What is your diagnosis? What is your management plan? Going too fast, huh? There is no option. We should have finished. Have to finish it. Organizer is getting angry. Okay? And your management plan, recommendation, consent, time, date, that's it. Okay? Got it?
Maybe the lunchtime will compile one sheet and
They have compiled it, done. Done, right?
We have not spoken about need of the child, need of the parent.
What is that spoken?
We have not finished about need of
Need of the
We
child.
have also not covered family history of illness.
It is there. I covered it.
No, just childhood illnesses, but family
It
history.
is there in family history. Any disability. Yeah.
And the needs of the child?
Wait. We are going to talk nothing but child today. It will be 5 o'clock. It will come. Have trust, have patience. Okay, so we are very quickly going through parenting styles. Everybody knows, I am very sure 100% everybody knows that broadly there are 3 types of parenting. Which?
Authoritarian.
And permissive. Okay. So that is the thing. Now we know that the way children are parented, that's how they become as adults. Okay. So we don't have to discuss that. I was going to discuss, but there is no time. We'll discuss it later. I'm going. Oh, I should go. Okay. This is how authoritarian parenting it affects the children. This is how one side says this is how the authoritarian parenting is, and this is how the outcome is. Okay. Read it very carefully. There's no need to write, fix it in your mind, that's all. Okay?
Yes.
Permissive. Give more importance to outcome because we all know how that particular style of parenting will be.
Discipline is lax. L-A-X.
X. Lax means no, it's very loose. It's lacking. In permissive parenting, children turn out to be anxious. Okay? That's very important. Democratic.
And will you be able to zoom it a little?
What to do?
The font is too small.
Well, I can't do that. The technical.
Excuse me.
We can read it out. Yeah.
Fatima, come join us.
I don't know. Okay, I'm reading. It's okay.
So you may think that this is the best.
It's
No.
not always the need not be.
No.
Need not be.
Is there anything better than this?
It's a all the it has to be mix of all the ingredients.
Really? Well, everybody is talking about independence and freedom and rights and all that, so I thought this would be the best. Right. Now,
I did a story.
yeah. We will not do this activity. Okay.
Homework.
Homework. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay. But then, yes, what you said is right. We will discuss it briefly. Thing is, we cannot have a particular parenting style today because children are coming with lot of different kind of attitude and behavior and all that. We need to be parent of the time. We need to be a hands-on parent. At this particular point, this is the problem, this is the issue. We deal with it with this kind of expertise right now. Okay, so we cannot have one particular style. That is why that question I asked, can you identify any other parenting style today? Because we cannot fix parenting into one particular style today. Now, we have done lots of theoretical thing today. School and play. Now this is also MTS will say homework, but then it's very important. You have to frame, probably when you go back home and you really think about the whole thing, you have to frame 10 questions you would ask a parent when you would have to take school history. Is play history important? Go back to your notes and frame age-appropriate questions in your schedule for inquiry regarding play. It is very important. Does the child play with, first of all, other kids of his age? Second, if he plays, what role he assumes? Does he go with the child? Does he try to walk over the child? Does he No, follow the child. Does he go, whatever rules are there in the game, does he follow that rule? So these are the kind of questions you have to frame and ask the parent. This will give you a lot of information about the child. I will.
We are running out of time because we have got a lot of things to cover today. But this is important. If we are able to start within the time limit, then it will be easier for us. We will give you 10 minutes time. Okay. For each group, we will provide you an age. And you have to complete this activity within 10 minutes. Okay, I know it's sitting relaxedly and discussing, it's good, but it's not healthy for today.
Because this is very important. It's very important to frame questions to ask the parents. What will you ask the parents? For each age group, like we have gone through Jean Piaget and Erik Erikson, okay? Keeping that in mind, you have to frame, I will give age group. Imtiaz is very good at giving age groups. And divide Parenint age group. Okay, but I will give you the instructions how you have to do. What you have to do is, for the particular age group is going to give you 10 questions. What you will ask to the parent, okay, according to that age, whether the child is behaving in a play situation and in school situation. Okay? Both. Okay? That is a part of your school history.
It comes from
All this will become your database. All this will become your data to form questions and all that. What it? Yeah? Adolescent. Yeah? It's 3, 4, 5. 10 questions to ask the parents. Okay?
and play history.
Play activity the child.
What are the questions you may ask the parents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At home. 5 you can have.
Age 3, 4 and 5. Age.
Years. So that is early child. So what kind of questions I will ask the parents? What age so 10 questions you will take. 5 for play and 5 for okay, what kind of questions you will ask the parent about the child's play activity and so each child, middle school, maybe second standard, school counselor, to be school counselor. So this keep in mind that you are framing questions what kind of play activity and at that age, what will be the age of child? What is the age group? 6, 7 and 9. This is very exciting. What kind of play
Teachers and adults.
5, 6, 7.
Ravi, you got 9 minutes more.
Which age group does this Does he like
Thank you.
Come on, make it faster. Over. Anisha. Arun, over.
Sir, it's going.
Where is going? Okay. Ishmael, it's getting late. Okay. Sanjina. Get ready with your dark copies.
You can ask what the question, what was the question? They will ask you.
Just I'm waiting for this.
Your child
Over.
Come on.
Done?
Anisha.
Okay. So shall we have 2 from everybody? See, I want 2 from everybody and you should not repeat what the other team has said.
We are all like-minded people, ma'am. Come on, let's see the question.
Sir, we have given different age groups. Okay, so we will read all. We are supposed to read everything. Okay, start. Fast. Read it off.
Age group 11 to 13. For the school, does the child have any friends at school? How many of those friends do you know? How many of the parents of those friends do you know? What is your child a part of any team at school? Does the child observe the rules of the games? What kind of play does your child prefer, indoors or outdoors? Is the child included in any other extra activities in the school? At home, what kind of, does the child have any friends at home? Does the child have a fixed playtime at home? Do they play above or below age? What kind of games do they prefer, indoor, outdoor, or computer games? And if it says computer games, you need to ask what kind of computer games particularly, and how does the child respond to losing in a game?
Did you note their age group? 11 to 13. Fatima, did you note their age group?
Yeah.
What was that?
11.
11 to 13.
Huh?
11 to 13.
Standard 8.
What was the last point she made?
Acceptance of failure.
Listens to the other teams. Okay? Okay. Good. Clap. Very good. To the point, and she has maintained the stage, the developmental stage. Excellent. Next.
Our age is 3, 4 and 5 years. And the first is, does the child enjoy like going to school? Is the child comfortable with the teacher as well as peer group students? Does he participate in the class activities like to recite rhymes and etc.? Does he speak about the school activities after coming back home? Is it a daycare center where sleeping here is there?